That was kind of cute.
Kind of cute.
I mean, like in a way of like, you know where he is now and to hear where he was then.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. We're here today to do the Heart series by Kendrick Lamar. We put up a poll recently. There were a lot of comments on there. A lot of angry people. Yeah. But here we are. A vote is a vote. This is what you guys voted on. So we're going to cover that today.
We will cover the other things, so we're in the poll. Don't worry. For
sure. We recently did Drake's Timestamp series. That's on Patreon right now. So it's almost like Timestamp series, like from Drake.
Yeah.
So he would put out like a song. So there's 5 of them. These were all released at different times of his career. The latest one was The Heart Part 5, which was released right before Mr. Morale.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. So for our patrons, we'll be doing the music video for The Heart Part 5. So stay tuned after these 5 songs. Because we're not going to post that on YouTube. Okay, I think we'll just get started. We'll start with The Heart Part 1, obviously. This one was released in April 2010. So this was...
That's a long time.
Yeah. This was before his mixtape called Overly Dedicated, which I don't think you've heard anything about that. So that's obviously before Section 80. So yeah.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know Compton, nigga. Just a little Compton, nigga. Kendrick Lamar. Back with a vengeance, back with my heart and I'm venting. Back with another war pendant, salute me and shoot me. I never wore a kufi, ignore my religion. I believe it's one God, it's one love. And I believe if I fly, we are doves. I make a way for my people to see the light, right in the yellow bones. Me and my microphone could be one, until I see Big Pac, see pun, but this ain't easy. I can't take a big L, my city needs me. I gotta win, but can't learn if mistakes ain't made. You gotta pay homage in order to get paid. You gotta pay attention in order to pay dues, and you ain't getting it till you start paying dues. Lifestyles of the young and the broke. With my hand under oath, I recite these quotes and take your supper. I haven't ate in the last 22 summers, and I'm 22 now. It's about to go down, so on guard, my God, we got this. Art is ours and all. Oh, I'm free. Finally, I can say I'm me. The Kendrick Lamar EP, Class EP. The question concerned, I dropped it again. The whole world, my germs. Hope y'all infected. Hope y'all had no protection. Still, I'm progressing. Room for improvement. Make room for the groom married to his music. I was at the double XL, just trying to excel. Networking. Meanwhile, my stomach turning. Wanted to be a part of it, catering to my audience. J. Cole running late. If he don't show up, think I can take his place? Ladies start laughing. No pun intended. I ain't being sarcastic. Homie popped up with about 20 bags in. Fresh off the plane, I couldn't even complain. My nigga was on his hustle, I introduced him my name. Said I see him on the bubble in the future. My dude, I salute you. Contributing the real shit. Talk about it, make the people talk about it. Make the world see. For every MC that I see trying to stay afloat, I'ma build a boat like Noah and take him to a place that I'm sure we all can blow up. Boom, I ain't a star yet, but I'm getting close to him. With a little bit of passion and a drive like an Aston. Motivation from Nipsey or Glasses. J-Rock, Mike Stroh, Bad Luck, you and I. Dom Kennedy, merged the face shine. Lady G, will he be in time? I'ma blow like a motherfucker sniffing lines. Go like I never seen a red light shine. Flow to my heart, hit the flow when I'm down. Heart of a line, tell him get in line and pass the baton. I won't pass it back, I ain't good at dime. Promise I shine like 2 mics under heavy strobe lights. I'ma need 2 mics just to get my point across. I'ma get my joint across. Country, y'all gon' want me.
Top Dog Entertainment.
That was kind of cute.
Kind of cute.
I mean, like in a way of like, you know where he is now.
Sure.
And to hear where he was then.
Yeah.
Because he's talking about, I understood he was talking about like, he kind of wants to represent Compton and like, do good for the people there.
Right.
And he was talking about kind of becoming a star, and he spoke about like taking J. Cole's place. Like, don't you think that kind of thing is funny? Like to look back on it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I know everything now. Just like him talking about kind of breaking into the industry.
Right.
Just that kind of thing. It just makes me, I'm like, oh, that's cute. Because now you're like one of the biggest stars on the planet. Yeah,
you see like where he's kind of coming from. Obviously, this is before his major label debut and all that stuff. So you kind of, you hear the hunger, especially towards the end where he's kind of going off.
That's something I wanted. Sorry, there's a lot of things I want to say. So I'm trying to order them in a way that other people will understand. So towards the end, he was like, he's quite vicious.
Yeah.
But that was interesting to hear, because now when you hear him now, he's developed so much, but he still sounds amazing on this. He does. You're right. He sounds hungry. The way I don't know how to explain it. He almost sounded at the end. He sounded almost like he does on Backstreet Freestyle. Backseat Freestyle.
Yeah, I always say Backstreet.
Backseat Freestyle.
I always say Backstreet.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting to hear what he was rapping about then and where he is now. I always think that's an interesting thing.
Actually, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's interesting when you said, when we were just talking about how he's rapping about trying to break into the industry and now where we're at. Like the last song we just covered.
I thought that was interesting. Because now he's kind of broken into that industry and now he wants it to die.
Right.
I thought it was nice that he's singing about like and I believe if I fly, we all doves. I can't take a big L. I like that whole thing. Till I see big pack, see pun, but this ain't easy. I can't take a big L.
Yeah. Showing homage to all the rappers in the past who passed away. Yeah.
And he said, my city needs me. I gotta win. Yeah. So he's still, because he still does that now. He still raps
always
about,
represent for Compton.
His hometown.
Yeah.
So I thought it was nice that you could see how much he's growing, but he still has these like core beliefs.
Yeah.
I thought that was nice. I'm a blow like I'm motherfucking sniffing lines. Go like I never seen a red light shine.
Yeah.
Like he's just really going for it.
Right.
The part about him like infecting everyone with his germs and stuff.
Yeah.
He's just really determined to succeed. I thought the beat was nice, but it was interesting how he kind of sounds separate from it. And now in his music, it's so well put together. And it's obvious to say that because this was many, many, many years ago, and this is before he was big. But it was just nice to hear it all kind of stripped back and, you know, just where he came from.
Yeah. So that beat is not actually his. That's a Mos Def song called Umi Says from 1999. So he just took that beat and rapped over it.
Cool.
I like when he gave J. Cole his shout out there. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the Heart Part 2. And this was actually just released a few months after this one. So this was September 2010 or 2010 or something like that.
So he's still young.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the Heart Part 2.
That's nice.
Sitting in the studio thinking about which move would go right now. Freestyle or write down, whatever. It's still a come up clever. I just need to free my thoughts and Lord knows that I know better. But I ain't perfect, I ain't seen too many churches or know them testament verses, nigga. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You see my art, it's all I have, and victory tastes sweet. Even when the enemy can throw salt, still knock them out the park like a fucking tow car. Let bygones be bygones, but where I'm from, we buy guns and more guns to give to the young. I'm living the life of a nigga, trap nigga. Inside the system, all you envision is trap niggas. I start evaluating, then my final intuition is that you wishing to come up, well just come up. We used to beefing over turf, fuck beefing over a verse. Niggas dying, motherfucker, double entendre. And this is Compton, lions in the land of the triumph. Raps around our defiance, ban our alliance. Put burners in the hand of the black man. One hood with 24 foes like a clone Kobe Bryant. Facing 25 to life with a murder charge. Your enemies was to pray and now you pray to God. I pray these bars get farther than Compton. And if I reckon if I break, I still won't break my promise. I promise to keep it honest. Gotta keep it pushing. Can't let the government tell me how my future looking. I'm on Rosecrans and Central trying to duck the central bookings. If the fucking pigs get behind me, then you know I'm booking. Never will I surrender. I've been a warrior when I came out my mom's placenta. In the gutter lane like a master splinter. How splendid, I guess my project had did it. Got all these niggas approaching they mixtape different. They said 7 tracks, I said 15. Called it an EP. They said I'm tripping. I swear to God, most of y'all cats just don't know country. You barely know yourself, so I guess most of y'all should be offended. Ain't doing this for my health, I'm trying to purchase my mama them business. Occupying my time with riches, justifying my time ambition. Just to coincide, just to go inside, books behind the lives while we live. And look, the mastermind took the mastermind, just the perfect time, just the mastermind, just the master ground with precision. Look, the mastermind took the...
We would like to call this an appreciation tape for those who recognize the Kendrick Lamar EP. For this is a Kendrick Lamar OD. Because of you, we are overly dedicated.
Damn. I thought that the production on that was kind of a big step up from the last one even. I really loved that beat.
Nice.
And it had some nice like panning and jumping back and forward and things.
Yeah.
So I noticed that immediately. I really liked the intro.
Yeah.
That was quite powerful.
I just clicked on this Genius thing. It says, it's an interview with Dash Snow. He's a graffiti artist in New York.
Oh, wow.
He actually passed away of a drug overdose in 2009.
Oh, okay.
So it coincides with the title of this mixtape called Overly Dedicated, but you got OD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I thought, like you said, that was a very powerful intro, for sure.
Something I kind of noticed, both in this song and the last song, although there are definite, like, themes, things that he's talking about, it's kind of, he's just kind of saying things that are coming to him, almost.
Yeah, like a stream of consciousness, I guess.
Yeah. So that's something I noticed with this, because he's kind of going from topic to topic.
Right.
He actually says that right now, freestyle or write down whatever, it'll still come up clever. I just need to free my thoughts.
Yeah.
So he's just getting all out. He was going off again in this one.
That's kind of the theme of the, not the theme, but it's one of the connecting things
he's
about.
just going off.
Yeah, just going off.
One of my favorite lines in this, let bygones be bygones, but where I'm from, we buy guns and more guns to give to the young.
Yeah.
Damn. There were a lot of parts here where I was like, oh my God, you're really like rhyming. It's just interesting to see that he's still the same person. I don't know, it's just nice to hear that he's always kind of been the same from the start.
Right.
He hasn't forgotten where he came from. He's just grown in it.
Yeah.
He's just grown as a person. He hasn't turned into a dick or anything. He still holds like the same core beliefs, and he's never forgotten where he came from. I think that's really nice. We used to beefing over turf. Fuck beefing over a verse.
Yeah.
Motherfuck a double entendre.
Right.
Yeah.
That one didn't age well.
Yeah. He's got quintuple entendres now.
That's right.
Yeah.
A couple of my favorite lines, and victory tastes sweet, even when the enemy can throw salt.
Yeah.
This one you might not get because Kobe Bryant wore 24, 8 and 24. One hood with 24 fours, like a cloned Kobe Bryant. So like one hood with 24 fours, like 4 fours are guns.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I would not have gotten anywhere of that.
In the gutter lane, like I'm Master Splinter. So kind of foreshadowing the Ninja Turtles reference and
Master Splinter's daughter.
Yeah. The hood rat.
Yeah.
I got these dudes approaching their mixtapes different. They said 7 tracks, I said 15. I called it an EP, they said I'm tripping.
Yeah.
So even from the beginning, he's kind of marching to the beat of his own drum, kind of making his own rules.
Yeah.
While trying to enter this industry.
Yeah. You're telling me to do this. Well, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to do it my way. And he's just kind of stayed the same ever since then.
The next is The Heart Part 3. This one was released in 2012, I think. This was right before Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
So
damn, we still aren't at Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah. Wow. So here it is, The Heart Part 3.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Damn.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
When the whole world see you as Pac reincarnated, that's enough pressure to live your whole life sedated. Find the tallest building in Vegas and jump off it. But I can never rewrite history in a coffin. So I'm talking to God, can you wash all these demons off me? This last year been quite similar to a Lear. Control my own destiny, only rapper that steered. A G5 G's give high fives to me and say Kendrick just persevere. The presence of being real. Thank God for the album I idolize. It's dark and plus hell is hot, that's the start of this crazy ride. 2 young niggas, me and Dave inside the garage. I thought we was Jay and Dame, that's the lane that we tried to drive. Truthfully, I just started rapping to get away. I never thought that your favorite rapper would won a verse. My nigga got hit 25 times with a K. Make the decision, ride the beat or ride in the hearse. Now Punch is my mentor, Top Dog is the coach. J-Rock is my older brother, I was there when he wrote his name on his record deal. We had figured the coast would live on a pedestal once the shit hit the stove. Found ourselves scrambling, trying to figure it out. Soul told me that the record shop about to go on the drought. Q ain't got a place to stay, about to sleep on the couch. We eating off each other, trade the dollar menu amount. Meanwhile, I need to separate myself to stand out. I need a better way to take your fans now. I need to kill you motherfuckers dead. Yellow tips ain't at your head. I'll be damned if the chopper jam now. And we never asked for no handouts. In the midst of it all, I recall a call when you said how we could never resolve in the Hall of Fame. And I went to trial with a pipe and rifle. I play the game as I plan blow. I holler back at me, nigga. And if they said that I'm the one, why you asking me, nigga? Cause when the whole world see you as Pac, reincarnated enough pressure to make you just open the book of David and pray to God that you make it or live your life in the matrix. Cause falling off is a sickness, I heard that it's quite contagious. I need to separate myself to stand out. I need a better way to take your fans now. I need to kill you motherfuckers dead. 3 hollow tips aimed at your head. I'll be damned if the chopper jam now.
Oh, yeah.
And we never ask for no handouts. I take you back to that pack of Black and Milds in my hand now. Whoever thought that Rosenberg mentioned me to Dre, even Vanessa from Double XL that told him press play. And there goes my fate. Now I'm on the stage with Snoop. Gave me the torch and I ran with it in high pursuit. Rap with my forefathers, even wreck it with Gaga too. Lyricist of the year, fuck am I supposed to do? Rock.
Laughing at you niggas out there who thought we was flukes. Exaggerated shit we rapped had came true. Thought I was aggravated when Warner had let me loose. I was honored, see they was haunted when Mike Jones didn't recoup.
Cool. Cause niggas won't outdo us in the booth. Even when my album leaked, fans still buy it for proof. I came, I saw, I conquered. No shame, I blame all of this on Compton. Thinking about when Shireen tried to set me up. Cold game, full circle, they set up. I probably knew somebody ain't make it. The angry, the adolescent. The reason I asked this question: will you let hip hop die on October 22nd?
The beats just kept getting better. There was a little detail in there, and it was like a boom, and I just kind of fell off.
Right.
It was so nice. I really liked that. I really liked the little references to good, like the foreshadowing of Good Kid, Mad City. There was a thing about Shireen, like setting him up in the short film, and then he did the in Art of Peer Pressure.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, you cut that all.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that one. He's really, really going for it. I liked how he was talking about the pressure of people thinking he's Tupac reincarnated. How can I make an example for this generation of Compton? A lot of the same kind of theme of where he came from, where he's going. He was talking about, I think it was him and J-Rock. People were, I guess, kind of laughing at them, thinking they were going places and kind of being like, well, look at us now. Look at where we are now. I need to separate myself to stand out. I need a better way to take your fans now.
And that's kind of foreshadowing Control, the Control verse. Remember in the Control verse, he was saying, like, I'm going to take all your fans. I'm going to kill all of you guys. Yeah. We named them all, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm back to that line. When the whole world see you as Pac reincarnated, enough pressure to make you just open the book of David and pray to God that you make it or live your life in the matrix. Because falling off is a sickness. I heard that it's quite contagious. So he's just going for it. I've said this a million times already in this one video. It's so cool to see the things he's saying then and what he's saying now. And how he's only like developed and gone further with those things. He's always stayed true to who he has always been. He's just growing in himself.
What I appreciate most about this one is you kind of get insight, or I should say, for instance, he said, thank God for the album I idolized. It's dark plus hell is hot. So It's Dark and Hell is Hot is the debut album from DMX.
DMX, I know that one, yeah.
So that was a big inspiration for him. But also like the start of it all. So he's talking about him and Dave Free in a garage, thinking they're Jay-Z and Dame Dash. So kind of like Jay-Z and Dame Dash, Biggie and P. Diddy. So like kind of like the man, the rapper, and then the guy behind him to kind of help him. So like him and Dave Free, and you see where they're at now. Yeah. And you see like the type of visionary Dave Free is, like when it comes to artistic vision. Yeah. Like the music videos and stuff like that.
The music videos he makes are insane.
And then you know, him and Dave starting the PG Ling. But also how like Top Dog Entertainment kind of like talking about how like J-Rock was the first one to sign. They were there when he wrote his name on a record deal. Talking about Absol, Schoolboy Q slept on the couch or whatever, and they all shared meals where they're just eating what they could just to survive, and like look at them now, right?
Yeah.
So
that was the best part.
And then at the very end, when he says, "Will you let hip hop die on October 22nd?" Like that's when.
But isn't that funny? Will you let hip hop die?
Yeah.
And now we've got, I know it's technically untitled, but you've got Watch the Party Die.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting to reflect on the past with knowledge that you have now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, sentiment. We're gonna head into the hard part 4.
Okay.
The hard part 4, I think, is in between To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn. So this is right. I think this is before Damn. I'm excited for you to hear this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. Don't tell a lie on me.
Sound familiar?
I won't tell the truth about you.
Oh dear.
30 minutes later, my future favors the legendary status of a hip-hop rhyme savior. Travel around the atlas in a spaceship, candy-coated. My day shift been devoted to fucking up bundles of paper. Pi equals 314. The devil's pie is big enough to justify dough thing. Wait up. Lamping in Jamaica, the clouds turning my thumb. I done vandalized the industry for a circuit. The earthiest / thirstiest nigga you know versus this scum of a land that transcend 2 surfaces. The richer the poor, the bigger the picture, the more blood pours. But don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. My fans can't wait for me to sun your punk ass and crush your whole little shit. I'll big pun your punk ass, you a scared little bitch. Tiptoeing around my name, nigga, you lame. And when I get at you, homie, don't you tell me you was just playing.
Oh, I was just playing, K-Dot. Come on, you know a nigga rock with you, bro.
Shut the fuck up, you sound like the last nigga I know. Might end up like the last nigga I know. Oh, you don't wanna clash, nigga, I know. I put my foot on the gas, head on the floor, hopping out before the vehicle crash. I'm on the road, yelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am the greatest rapper alive. So damn great, motherfucker, I've died. What you hearing now is a paranormal vibe. House on the hill, a house on the beach, nigga. A condo in Compton, I'm still in reach, nigga. I'm fresh out the water, I'm about to breach, nigga. The 5-foot giant woke up out of his sleep, nigga. Oh yeah, more cars, more leers, more bars, no peers, no scars, no fear. Fuck y'all sincere, I heard the whispers, I curved the whispers. You know what the risk is. Earthed in ditches, your body reverting to stiffness. It's blasphemy, how many go blast for me? I prophesized on my last song, you laughed at me. But when this shit get bragging, don't you ask for me. How many leaders go tell you the truth after me? G Malone, big bro, kudos to him. I was 2 O's from a M, trying to be big as M. 30 minutes later, my future favors the legendary status of a hip-hop rhyme savior. Said it's like that. Drop 1 classic, came right back. Another classic, right back. My next album, the whole industry on the ice pack. With TOC, you see the flames in my EYEs. It's not a game, and the whole world is going mad, daddy. You're sad, daddy. My only advice, go and get you a bag, daddy. Technical foul, I'm flagrant, I'm foul. They throwing me out, you throwing the towel. Look at the crowd, they, no, I don't like that. Look at my smile, I'm smirking, calm but urgent. That ain't the style, fuck. So many verses, you live in denial, fuck. So many verses, I never run out. What?
You're making them nervous, the music is loud.
Oh, Jay-Z, Hall of Fame, sit your punk ass down. So that means you ain't bigger than rapping. So that means no more playing the back scenes. My spot is solidified if you ask me. My name is identified as that king.
I think there's a lot to say about that. So first of all, we start off with don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. Which is very familiar.
Yes.
And then my fans can't wait for me to sun your punk ass and crush your whole little shit. Blah, blah, blah. You a scared little bitch. Tiptoeing around my name, you lame. And when I get at you, homie, don't tell me you was just playing. I was just playing Kate.
Yeah.
You know, I
You heard that in the distance area. At the time, it was between Drake and Big Sean.
Oh.
Because Big Sean has a habit of like throwing out all these lines, and people are like, then they'll ask him like, "Oh, was that directed at so and so?" I'm like, "No."
There were a lot of beat switches.
Yeah.
Several amazing beats, but at that part, it was one of his own beats.
Yeah, it was Fear from Damn.
From Damn. Yeah.
I think it's just pitched a little differently, but it's...
And it was a very, very short before it went into another
quick.
beat. But I thought that was so cool.
That was by Alchemist. Shout out to Alchemist.
Yeah, I love Alchemist. Yeah. That was an amazing song, actually. 30 millions later, my future favors the legendary status of a hip-hop rhyme savior.
Again, he's trying to... That's what he's kind of... with the latest track.
Yeah.
He's kind of taking that role.
I was 2 O's from an M, trying to be big as M.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good line. I really liked that one. As in, he was 2 zeros away from $1 million.
Yeah.
He was trying to be as big as Eminem. right?
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Look at me go. What is April 7th?
I think that's Damn.
Okay. I assumed it was something related to that because after he said you have until or whatever about October 22nd.
Yeah. So what's funny about that April 7th line, that's the date when J. Cole apologized.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So I remember when that happened, people were like, oh, the Hard Part 4. Yeah. Predicted a bunch of stuff.
Oh, he said something about something like when he predicted something would happen, you laughed at me.
I feel like he said that in almost all of them, where he's just kind of talking about like,
I knew this was going to happen, and you laughed at me, but look, it came true.
Okay, cool.
Really, really good.
So we'll cover the last one, which is the Hard Part 5. As I said before, this was released right before Mr. Morale.
Right. Oh, wow.
All my people.
I come from a generation of pain where murder is minor. Rebellious and more jealous, a chip you for designer. Belt buckles and cloud overzealous and prone to violence. Make their own turn, be your will of the will alignment. Residue burn, analyze, risk your life, take the charge. Homies don't fuck your baby mama once you hit the yard. That's culture, 23-hour lockdown. Then somebody called, said your little nephew was shot down. The culture's involved. I done seen niggas do 17, hit the halfway house, get out and get his brains blown out. Looking to buy some weed, car washes played out. New GoFundMe accounts of proceed, a brand new victim, a shatter those dreams, the culture. I said I do this for my culture, to let y'all know what a nigga look like in a bulletproof Rover. In my mama's sofa was a doodle popper, hair trigger, walk up closer. That's the culture, point the finger, promote ya. Remote location, witness protection, they go hold ya. The streets got me fucked up, y'all can miss me. I wanna represent for us. New revolution was up and moving. I'm in Argentina, wiping my tears, full of confusion. Water in between us, another peer's been executed. History repeats again. Make amends, then find a nigga with the same skin to do it. Nah, in a land where hurt people hurt more people. Fuck calling it culture.
Look what I done for you. Take the drums out.
Celebrate new life when they come back around. The purpose is in the lessons we learning now. Sacrifice personal gain over everything, just to see the next generation better than ours. Reflecting on my life and what I done. Paid dues, made rules, change out of love. Them same views made schools change curriculums, but didn't change me staring down the barrel of that gun. Should I feel resentful I didn't see my full potential? Should I feel regret about the good that I was into? Everything is everything, this ain't coincidental. I woke up that morning with more heart to give you. As I bleed through the speakers, feel my presence. To my brother, to my kids, I'm in heaven. To my mother, to my sis, I'm in heaven. To my father, to my wife, I'm serious, this is heaven. And to my neighborhood, let the good prevail. Make sure them babies and the leaders out of jail. Look for salvation when troubles get real. Cause you can't help the world until you help yourself. And I can't blame the hood the day that I was killed. You had to see it, that's the only way to feel. And though my physical won't reap the benefits, the energy they carry on admit still, I want you.
That sound was very different to the rest of them. The like the pianos and the strings, that was very Mr. Morale. Is this actually, was this in Mr. Morale and we just skipped it?
They just tacked it on.
Okay.
So it's not officially part of it.
We could have done it in that video, but we didn't. Yeah. We were going to do it in this whole
It's considered
video.
a bonus track, I guess.
Okay. Because it did have that kind of, except for the guitars.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like I'm going to get lost in the things I have to say here.
Go on.
So yeah, the sound was very Mr. Morale. I feel like I understood part of what he was talking about, but I feel like it must go deeper and I don't fully understand all of it. So I got that he was talking a lot again about like how people are dying, people are killing each other. Let me just go back to the lyrics, because he was talking about that from the beginning. Like, for example, I come from a generation of pain where murder is minor. So that's just something that happens every day. he just sees that kind of thing happening all the time. Rebellious and Margielas will chip you for designer. Homie's done fucked your baby mama once you hit the yard. That's culture. 23-hour lockdown, then somebody called, said your little nephew was shot down. The culture's involved. So there was a lot of stuff. Get his brains blown out, looking to buy some weed. Car washes played out, new GoFundMe accounts will proceed.
Yeah.
So a lot about, like, people are dying. We're killing each other.
And this is like a common thing.
Yeah,
it's like an everyday thing.
It's just an everyday occurrence. It's just quote unquote the culture.
Yeah.
Then in the chorus, I loved that sample. I thought that was so good.
Well, so you're familiar with the sample?
Yeah, I know. I did. It says Marvin Gaye. I didn't know that was from a Marvin Gaye song.
I Want You by Marvin Gaye.
But I know that I Want You to Want Me Too. I know the song just by ear, but I didn't actually know it was a Marvin
That's
Gaye
my favorite Marvin Gaye song.
Oh, damn.
So, and you know the cover, the Madonna.
That's how I know it. Yeah. That's how I know the song. Okay, because of Madonna. Yeah.
That's my favorite. Well, one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madonna's version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this one as well. Yeah. I know it's kind of blasphemous to say, but the Madonna's version is the one I kind of grew up on.
That's how I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's blasphemous for me. Okay. I want you to want me too, and I want the hood. Is he saying he wants their respect still?
I think so.
Even though he's kind of left.
I guess like in the chorus says, I want the hood. Look what I've done for you.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. And I got that. And then I do this for my culture and stuff like that. In the land where hurt people hurt more people. Fuck calling it culture. I didn't quite understand where he's kind of talking like he's dead. Like, make sure my kids watch my interviews and stuff like that. I didn't understand what that was all about. One thing I thought was super interesting, he says at the very end, I want you. But something that came into my head, you know that poster, I want you, it's Uncle Sam.
Oh.
Just when he said it on its own at the very end, I don't know if that has any relation whatsoever, but that's just what came into my head. That I want you thing.
Yeah, that poster.
And it's Uncle Sam. And he talks about Uncle Sam all the time. I thought that was so interesting.
Okay.
I did not understand the rest.
Okay, no, that's fine.
So please.
He says, I'm in Argentina wiping my tears, full of confusion. Water in between us, another peer's been executed. History repeats again. So he's talking about Nipsey Hussle. So Nipsey Hussle was a rapper in LA, California. That was murdered. So the last verse is from his perspective. He's rapping from Nipsey Hussle's perspective. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So Nipsey was very involved in his community. Yeah.
Oh wow. So that makes it even more relevant.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why he's talking from heaven.
Yeah. So he's kind of speaking.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like he's speaking through Kendrick.
Okay.
On the.
I would not have gotten that. Okay.
Yeah, no, you would not have. I was just letting you just say what you thought it was.
And then you would jump in.
So now it just kind of it falls in line now. It'll make sense for you.
Oh wow, good for him. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and again, like I said, he's an important figure in the community. Somebody that gives back.
Yeah.
And so as he's talking about the culture or kind of the cycle of violence and grief and all these things that happen in his life and where he's from, he kind of sees as Nipsey Hussle as one that kind of represents kind of him and Nipsey Hussle represent kind of like unity, uplifting,
giving back and uniting.
Right.
Yeah.
Try to improve that cycle or whatever. So
did you see Nipsey Hussle was murdered?
He was.
So that kind of makes it all the more relevant because he's talking about how this is just a thing that happens. And
right.
Wow. Yeah. What profound song.
Yeah. So I've read some things about how like I always call it the new song, the when the party dies.
Watch the party die. Yeah.
That they're saying that was kind of like a Heart Part 6.
Oh.
Just because it's a comment again on culture and that kind of thing.
Culture and the industry. And he was singing all about the industry before.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's the Heart series.
Damn. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was absolutely fantastic. Well, we knew it was going to be fantastic anyway.
Did you have one that stood out more? Or?
4 and 5 were my
4 and
favorites.
5, yeah. Yeah, I think because he's kind of come into his own already. Yeah. The Kendrickisms are in there. And
1, 2, and 3 were great. Don't get me wrong. And he was really, it was so cool to hear how like hungry for success he
Right.
was and how determined he was, and like hearing him like, I knew all of these things were going to happen and look where I am now, and just to see how he's still the same person he's always been.
Yeah. And honestly, I just thought of it right now. It's crazy how those songs, like, they were really good, like lyrically, the delivery, but he's better now.
Yeah.
You can't really you can't say that about everybody, because when you think of like, because of the first person that came to mind was Nas, because everybody's like, he can't live up to Illmatic. So he's kind of had like his career's kind of like this, but like recently he's gone up again. So I don't want to say he's getting better with time, but like he's still amazing. But as somebody with a slow, steady rise, like it's pretty insane.
You can see so much growth in this series. Like, it's insane. And obviously the first 3 is kind of 1, 2, 3 at the very beginning. And this is kind of 1, 2 closer to to now at this point in his career.
Yeah.
But wow, I honestly just think he's one of the greatest artists of this time. I think he will go down as one of, just like leagues above so many other people. He's just like, I just admire him so much.
Cool. So that concludes our video. Listen to all the Heart songs.
We're actually going to react now for Patreon. We're going to react to the Heart Part 5 music video. So that will be exclusive to Patreon. If you do want to see, if you are interested, then feel free to meet us over there. If not, that's totally fine too. Honestly, we're just so grateful for your support just here on YouTube.
And I guess that's it. Yeah. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.